Time is going to start. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, go. So we got built-in cutscene skips. The dev is great. And then we're going to do a back boost out of this door. And that is shooting one direction and then holding the other direction. You run faster. Thank you. And now this is a kill boost. You have to press jump on the same frame you kill an enemy, and you will jump in midair. It's not intended. And we got it. And now is a slope boost. You stomp into a slope, and that's the most speed you can get. We're going to be doing that whenever we can. And here's the first boss. This guy, we just shoot a bunch, and then we shoot a charge shot at him. And the charge shot gives our gun a cooldown, so we can't just spam it.
The charge shot's the same thing that gave us that speed boost earlier as well.
All right, coming up, one frame trick, very important, called blobless. Bounceless, not blobless. Same thing. It saves about a second.
If that. Nope.
No, I just got noped so hard. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of really small tech that we're doing as we go through here, just to save a little bit of time. Managing our charge shot, kill boosting like this, so we can back boost up here, that kind of thing. And now we get back to the town, and bad stuff is happening. You guys want to explain the story a little bit?
Sure. So at this point in the story, Robin has learned that, well, we learned that being a mechanic is illegal in this world, and Robin is a mechanic, and that has to do with the religion that currently controls this world, called the One Concern. Earlier, Robin met a couple of agents from the One Concern who were looking to basically arrest her. And so now Robin is going to check on her brother in the next town over, and so that's what Risky is going to do now.
These turtles are the worst enemy in the game, bar none. They're just RNG walking around. You can't really kill them fast. They're just miserable. They want to bring everyone down with them.
Yeah. When you see an enemy have like a green aura around it, that means Risky can use his wrench to either like reflect the enemy or damage it in some way.
Basically a parry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of projectiles that you can do that too in this game as well.
And the wrenches we use for a lot of these puzzles, as you see me wrenching them. All right. And go ahead.
We mentioned this this gun boost that you'll see him doing. It's sort of a pseudo double jump, and that tends to break a lot of the puzzles in this area wide open.
So coming up is deer jump. This is actually a one-frame jump that I hopefully will get first try.
Ooh, nope. Close.
Go for it again. We got it.
Nice.
Wow.
Sick. That's called deer jump because there's a deer right there.
That's it.
The deer doesn't have anything to do with the jump.
Very good naming conventions.
It's near it.
It did it one time.
Oh, interesting.
So we missed the kill boost there. Go for the backup. That one's kind of awkward. And oh. Coming up is another very hard trick called the Ween So Smart skip, because my friend Weenus worked it out, basically. Nailed it.
Nice.
Had to buffer a few times, but
Huh.
that trick is dope.
Very, very unintended if it wasn't clear.
Yeah, that skips a big puzzle right there. Oh, big. 8 seconds or something like that. It's big to me. So now we're in town, and we're just gonna grab this chest over here so we can craft some upgrades later on. And we grabbed a few chests earlier as well. And we're gonna craft 3 upgrades throughout the run, 2 of which don't seem like they make much sense for a speed run. We'll touch on that when we get there. Oh. So right there's a trick called fast text. If you hold jump and wrench at a certain timing, you go through the text extremely quickly. And if you've ever played or run the game, you would see how much of a difference it actually makes.
It was a good day when we found that and we didn't have to mash through the text anymore.
So we just talked to this guy, and now he unlocks making upgrades for us. He's part of the Chemico Contra. Munchie, you want to explain a little bit about them?
Sure. The Chemico Contra is a part of the One Concern that, in secret, has chosen to help the people of the world find alternative energy sources as well as other means of living. So you may have noticed Risky just picked up an ivory battery. In this world, ivory is the power source for all machines. And that's one reason why the One Concern is so careful about who they make a mechanic, is because machines and how you interact with them are very important in the One Concern religion. And so here, Robin has been arrested for being discovered as a mechanic and helping her brother. And then Elro's family is left to face the penance from the One Concern. And now we are introduced to Mina, the pirate.
Yeah, she becomes our Biffle. She's pretty cool. Now we have the stealth section coming up. And dads, get your notebooks out. And
Shoutouts to S Grunt.
so you can't make creaking noises up here, but you can shoot your gun as much as you want, as long as they don't hear your footsteps. Not a very loud gun. All right, and now coming up is Kerthunk, who's, I guess, like the real first boss of the game. The first controller fight wasn't much, but we're not going to fight him.
That's him right there.
Yeah, that's Kerthunk. You'll see him briefly again. And here we're getting, oh, what is this called? Wrench storage, I guess?
I think so.
I just call it Kerthunk Skip because this is the only place we use it.
And now we just Gumby over to Kerthunk, and then we moonwalk out of his cutscene. And
Bye.
And now the fight's over.
See you later. So to explain a little bit of what's going on there.
What on earth was that?
You store the action of you moving the wrench, and basically it lets you move during that cutscene. So you can move to the trigger of the next cutscene, and then be there once the first one ends, so we don't ever have to fight the boss.
That's amazing.
So that's our first schematic for the first upgrade we're going to get. And we'll be crafting it in a sec, and I'll explain when I do. This is just some pretty tight movement with a lot of cool movement tech. If you want to read some donations, it'd be a good time.
Yeah, totally. We have a $250 donation from Danda Kodal, who says, Risky! We've been waiting for this. Good luck with the run, buddy. Thank you, SGDQ, for the awesome event for an awesome cause.
Oh my god. I can't.
We also have a $50 donation from Dagum, who says, Hey, Risky, I really like your shirt. Good luck with the run. Another $50 from Rogue Force 9. Yes! I rushed home from a wedding just so I wouldn't miss out on my buddy Risky CV, and to my joy, I have made it just in time.
What's up, Rogue?
Wish him the best of luck, and donation goes to Runner's Choice.
That's a little puzzle skip right there. You can just kind of jump out of the gap.
Yeah, this game features coyote time, meaning that after you walk off of a ledge, you actually have a split second to still input a jump.
Oh, whoa! I had not seen that before, actually.
You will never see it again.
What are hitboxes?
No.
That guy's hitbox is actually on his feet. It's very strange. The huge rock part that he is not a hitbox at all. But if you look at the little blue goop down there, that will hurt you.
Oh, hey, he's corrupted.
I guess he's a snail. I don't.
Huh. Lore.
And we're doing desert this whole section just so we can get the gun at the end, which will be coming up on soon.
Just a couple more puzzles till we get there so we can read a donation or two.
All right. Let's see. We had a $10 donation from Grimelios, who says, Best mustache of the marathon?
You see Caveman
This
behind
is
me?
a competition here.
There is a strong competition
like,
here
best
going on.
Like, this is probably going to be the best run for mustaches you're going to see ever. But it's
man.
debatable who's got it.
Good luck on Iconoclasts Receipt and to everyone else this week as well.
All right. So that you'll see how fast this text goes, maybe. But we're going to do this part without looking. It was supposed to be our incentive, but I am bad at things.
You forgot to make it an incentive?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a little mini game you have to do to get an upgrade to your bomb gun.
I need some serious time, sorry, just to hear the when he picks up the box and stuff. That's it. We did it. Cue applause.
The order is always the same.
Just doing it without looking
Muncha.
because.
Muncha. And Shed. Stop it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why are you blowing me up like that?
I was impressed. I thought it was cool.
Everyone was impressed too.
So because we did that, we got the bomb gun upgrade to our stun gun here. It shoots stun bombs, or hamburgers as we like to call them.
I should probably explain that. That is the main reason we came here, and we need it to complete one puzzle later on in the game, and that's it. It's pretty great. So now we're going to leave Desert. Ignoring what just happened and what's happening right now. Okay. What? How did it... Never mind.
Hitboxes are no.
GDQ. Okay. That was not great. Okay. So now we got more sweep movement, and the glitches will start happening very soon, and the run will start getting destroyed. First, we got to pick up this. And I think we have basically everything to craft what we need. We only have one schematic for one upgrade right now. And this is a glitch that lets you craft stuff at the save statue. Normally you're not able to. And we equip Breathless. And what this does is give us more breath when we're swimming.
And that might sound weird if you don't quite know what's coming up next.
Don't mind me. This trick is rather finicky. There we go. We zipped across the room, and now we're swimming in the air.
Huh.
The issue here is that it's pixel perfect to interact with things now. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, this. No, what's happening? Why? I'm dead. Okay.
All right.
And this game resizes itself for some reason, so that's interesting. There we go. Let's try that again. This is not my normal keyboard, John's, so. Ooh. Wow, first try. That is sick.
There you go.
Hey.
Let's
the
not
run
fast
back.
swim over here at all. Let's just try and conserve our breath. What? Yeah. Oh,
There it is.
I have to like. Oh, what is happening? Why?
Yeah. Opening the chest will refill his air, so.
Oh,
There it is.
Hey.
we definitely have to do it again. Coming up right here with way less breath, so this will be fun.
So you can swim faster in this game by mashing jump, but doing so costs more breath, so we're just going to conserve here by slow swimming across.
All right. Oh, please. Oh,
There we go.
Oh my god.
so since that's the hard part of the trick, I'm sure I'm going to fail on some easy part up here. Let's see. So now we're completely out of bounds here. Just kind of ignoring the game's boundaries, like who cares at all.
What are walls?
What are walls? The reason we can swim under terrain is because we crouch while walking into the water, and that maintains a crouching hitbox for us as we swim. So we're just a lot smaller than the game expects.
Right here we started a boss fight without actually being in the boss fight.
Yep, and then we just leave, because this triggers a cutscene over here that we need. Oops, there's a mouse. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to leave this area. Get him near where I'm concentrating if you can.
I don't know what I expected. Honestly. This is a lot.
Okay, so now we're going to wait a little bit on purpose. Okay, perfect. So now we're in the boss fight. Bunch of bad dudes here, and we need to die. We cannot fight the boss while we're swimming because we'll just run out of breath, and we can't. So we let this tree that shoots bombs kill us. And the game resized again. What? Okay. Here we go.
And now we're no longer air swimming.
Yep, and we're good to continue. This is Tolo. If you know Portuguese, you might know what his name means.
This is a helicopter. It has arms. Don't question it.
As you can see, we cannot shoot the helicopter. So we need our Brolo, if you want to call him that, to throw some grenades. A lot of the fights in this game are scripted phases like this, where you kind of have to wait it out. And after this one is like a normal boss phase. And the boss music in this game is sick.
All the music in this game is sick.
Yeah, this game is sick.
Made by a single man. Every aspect of it.
Okay, here's the fight. This one's kind of tight to do right. That was a good rhyme. So we have to crouch before we get hit to reduce knockback.
Nope.
That's okay. That's the fight.
That's pretty fast, too.
That was definitely a good fight. Now we fall asleep and like talk to our dad in our head. It's not too important, so you can definitely read some donations.
All right. We have a $50 donation from Sullen Echoes, who says, "Love Iconoclasts. I love this event and break all the games." That is a tall order for you, my friend, but I am glad that we are setting you up for that. We have a $150 donation from Jay Papalonia. "I love all of the GDQs and always try to watch and donate as much as I can. Good luck to all the runners, and say hi to the tech crew for me." Hello, tech crew.
So now we're in Isilugar, I believe is how it's pronounced, which is a town made exclusively of pirates. That is just the people that live here. They're separate from the one concern that we've been fighting before.
They're like cool pirates, though. They're actually
Yeah.
the good people.
Yeah, they're the good people.
All right, we just picked up a second schematic, and we're going to craft a second breathless with that. And breathe a lot of air for reasons.
So part of the story right now is that the one concern is now attacking this base that we were just in, so we need to go down here, or supposedly we need to go down here and activate some of the security measures.
Right.
But,
We will activate much more than that.
yes.
Okay, so we will fail to craft this real quick. There we go. Save. All right, now some more crazy glitchiness. Here we're going to set our last grounded coordinate to that spot on the screen. And you already know something crazy is about to happen if I say that.
All right. I'm sitting up.
We're out of bounds.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
We have to go down and up for reasons, and if you are in a certain swimming animation, your head tilts out while you go up, you transition and it ruins the whole trick pretty much. So we're just going to swim up and over. This is the safe route for sure. You can do this quicker, but GDQ, boom. Go over here, and then we swim down. And this skips a key door and some other stuff later on in the next rooms. Wait for the room to transition down, and then we swim over, and now we're going to warp into like 2 rooms away and grab the schematic.
Don't worry about it, caveman.
Okay.
Just that's all we can really say about it, too.
That room is.
The rule of thumb with out of bounds in this game is we don't know how they work either. They just do.
So if you like try to transition on certain rooms, the game gets confused, and it sends you to your last grounded spot, that's where that warp corresponded to, because we touched the ground in that other spot. Let me craft our final upgrade right here. This is dodge roll. All right. And now we are helping some scientists. We're going to grab this key, avoid these scary fish. Those things freaked me out when I played.
Toothy.
Is that what they're called?
I believe the name of them in game is Manobite.
All right, we're gonna throw this block here, shoot this grenade in a certain spot. I don't think that's gonna work. That did work. And we're gonna open that up for later.
This is the dodge roll that we crafted. You'll see seeing him use it in midair.
Yeah, I use that quite a bit.
It's pretty useful for speed and glitches alike.
You're invincible during the first half of it, so you can dodge through enemies. There is contact damage in this game. And coming up is a pretty cool puzzle sequence. Hopefully we get it all smooth and stuff. This is the gun. This is what we need the gun for, by the way. This one puzzle.
The charged up version of the bomb is a missile. And so you can see him use that a couple times, but yeah, we need the bomb gun to move these platforms around to be able to progress. That.
What? I wasn't looking. Whoops. I have too much faith in myself.
There you go.
Okay. And now it's a pretty cool sequence right here. Boom. So when you stomp, you can cancel it with a wrench swing, and then you can cancel that with like a jump or whatever you want. Whoops, I'm just standing here. Okay, so we open this door, and that's the whole reason we came over here, is to open this room and that door. That boss, you normally have to clear this whole area and collect 3 keys to actually get it functioning and be able to fight it. But we have other things in mind. And we can keep this slope boost all the way over here. That's why we're running so fast right now. As long as you don't turn around or get hit. We're gonna save as some wonky stuff about to happen. If you dodge roll into water, just like crouch into it, you get misaligned and it lets you swim under terrain like this. And now we have a weird kind of thing coming up. We got it, nice. We're not gonna fast swim at all because I'm having trouble aligning myself. So we need to talk to this thing right here. Be careful now.
Reading signs lets you refill your breath.
Right, reading signs are talking to NPCs, which is very relevant later on. And we need to use that ladder so the game thinks we're grounded again for cutscenes, because if you're not grounded, or if the game thinks you're not grounded, you just fall forever and you're soft locked. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Now the hard part of it.
Ooh. There it is.
Nice, nice. And then, okay, that is like the hard part normally. Hopefully we can get the alignment in the next room that we need to refill our breath. And this is just gonna let us swim over this boss.
Instead of fighting it.
That's better.
It is definitely faster. Okay, we need to align with the ground here. Not quite. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, now this is a cutscene. And we just have to, what? What's happening?
Stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know if I like it.
There's a thing like refreshing up there. I don't really know.
I hear some swimming.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like spamming the button. Oh, well, this is cool. This is definitely what we want.
Is it?
It's literally what we want because
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trolling you right now.
Oh, you got me, man. You got me.
Got him.
We just, oh. So we swam through an unloaded room, back to this room,
Over and over again.
and now we're going to watch Robin be sad for a little bit because we're stuck here and we kind of have to die.
That's why, if you noticed, he equipped his breathless to make this run out faster.
Yeah, it would have taken way, way longer otherwise.
She looks so upset at what you're doing to her.
Very indignant. It's for the greater good, Robin. Boom. Maybe I'll get resize skip soon. Okay.
So this is technically a boss fight with Agent White, who is an operative of the One Concern, who has found you and is now trying to probably kill you. Although I guess the original intent was to arrest you.
Look how fast Mina slides through here, and we're just
I know.
goofing off. And it's kind of like 2 auto-scrollers, and then like a couple fight phases during this. It's kind of interesting how kind of split it up. And coming up is the hardest skip in the run. I was going to not say anything before I did it, but it's in this room. We'll see if we get it.
It's very frame perfect, and the cues for it are basically non-existent. Good luck.
Oh, it's a frame too soon. That's unfortunate. So that just means we have to fight this boss phase, which is about 40-second time loss. No biggie.
If he had gotten that skip, then you wouldn't have to see this phase at all. You'd just skip to the next cutscene.
And because Risky had, he overrode so many different cutscenes, there's no music playing now.
You do get to see him turn into a tree, though, which is nice.
Part of the story of this game is these agents have had their blood replaced with ivory, I believe, among other things, which, because of the way this world works, basically makes them invincible. They can regenerate their health. But the pirates, and specifically Mina, have a way to take them out, and that's what we just did there. But this is the first time that the One Concern has seen it, so now they kind of know that we can deal with them, basically.
We bad. We bad.
Turn that guy into a tree.
Yeah, we'll see that in a sec here.
Gross.
All right, we carry the slow boost back again, and this is it for this section of the game, too. We only have to do that. We pretty much only need one thing to complete the game, and it's an upgrade that's coming up for us. And everything else is to get that upgrade, because you can't kill the final boss without it. We're going to go back to this town, and there are going to be some baddies here that we're going to have to clean up. You see the counter in the bottom left as we kill them. These dudes you cannot shoot from the front with a missile while they have the shield facing you. The missile one-shots all of them, though, so he's not facing us. Easy enough. You can also stomp these guys.
Dang. So this room has 2 enemies at the end of the hall. If you're lucky, you'll hit both of them with 1 missile sometimes.
Yeah. Oh. Apparently Shed gets it 40% of the time.
I do.
I've gotten it like 2 times in my whole life. Oh. You can probably read a donation or 2.
Yeah, totally. So we have a $15 donation from Moo Akai, who says, "Yo, it's Moo. Good luck, Risky. Say hi to Muncha for me. I'll be there in a few more days. Reminder not to hug Dad. Go fast."
Not to, he's gonna be upset.
We also have a $150 donation from Rye88, who says, "Another GDQ, another good time to donate my money. Can't wait for that Kingdom Hearts 1.5 run. Gotta get hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, so here's the upgrade I'm talking about. It's electric wrench. Ooh. And when you spin your wrench, it's all electric-y and cool. That's pretty much what it does.
Lets you charge up some things and ride some rails.
That
That was a dodge jump
That was
into a
kinda goofy.
cutscene.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are fun.
Okay, get the slow boost here, talk to Mina again. This is just kind of some obligatory cutscenes so we don't soft walk later on. Oh, music.
Finally.
I love that.
More cutscenes.
Yeah, feel free to read a couple more donations.
All right. We have a 15. No, sorry. Yeah, 15. From Leo Wantenberg, who says, "The more Shantae, the better." We still have a bid war, well, not a bid war, actually, a donation incentive for a Shantae race to upgrade that race to all dark magic instead of just an 80% race. Right now, that's at $5,763 of 10,000. So if you want to see that, we need to get those donations in before the end of Kirby coming up after this run.
Okay, so we're gonna re-equip our Breathless, save, and do some more wacky shenanigans. This is the biggest trick of the run, by far. I was practicing it earlier. There are a couple alignments that we need to get. I really want to get them. We are swimming from Izzy, and we're going to break into like the fast travel area. There's fast travel sections all throughout the game, but they don't unlock until you do a certain cutscene usually. But if you're a madman, you can swim into them. Okay. We're gonna interact with this ladder so we get the grounded state again. And when we hit this transition, it refills our breath. I don't know why exactly, but it was a wonderful change Cognac did. And it was to fix something else. And it just made my life so great.
There we go.
That one's not a big deal. If I miss, I can go to the transition at least. These next two coming up are definitely a big deal. Okay, we're back in Block Rock. This is the first zone of the game, if you remember.
So if you've played this game before casually, you might notice that we haven't actually progressed the plot very far, and there's not much time left in our estimate. There's a good reason for that.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of video game left. I'm pretty interested in how you manage that.
Gustavo, love me. Oh, you love me. All right, so since we just did that, now we have to go interact with this ladder up here in a very strange, specific way. Okay, we want to get the very first pixel of climbing the ladder and no further. So that's the coordinate that the game has set for us the last time we were grounded.
Oh.
You son of Gustavo. Please.
Please.
Gustavo. We're gonna go for that one more time. We gotta redo all this part right here, fortunately.
Don't forget to maximize the window.
Oh, I did forget.
All good.
I usually play windowed, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us knew that thing about the window until today, so.
Trying to get the mouse off screen, but it's just really persistent. Okay. Oh. Come on. There we go. So touching the surface of the water right there refills our breath, because it's like that's what normally happens in the game too. But we have to stay out of bounds while we do it, so we don't just go into the water and we're forced in bounds again. You can definitely read some donations right now since it's just the same thing.
All right, we have a $50 donation from OP Espresso, tossing out some hype for Iconoclasts, putting this down for the Shantae upgrade. And $50 from Blue Leaf, donating for the first time for Kirby Superstar Ultra. This is my first Kirby game and has a special place in my heart.
The reason the alignments on the talking to things is so hard is because it's pixel perfect, and if you have to press down to talk to them. So if you press down, it messes up your alignment, and just makes it very finicky. Oh. Love me once, you love me.
Nice.
Okay. Love me twice, please.
Please, Gustavo. Come on. Yes. All right. Now for the rest of the trick.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. That was definitely an easy part. So we just got warped all the way across that screen where Gustavo is normally in because we touched that ladder way over there. And now we should be able to get this. We got it.
Nice.
Okay, we refilled there. Now, the only thing that can really go wrong in this portion of the trick is if my ladder alignment was not right. But I'm pretty sure it is because I'm a legend, so we'll be good.
Oh, all right. That's good. I feel good about this run now.
Boom, we got it.
Nice.
Now,
Nice.
Ah.
So this is the final area of the game.
It's the end of the video game there.
It's just below the starting area. It's just normally blocked off. But because of air swim, we're here now.
Huh. Yeah.
now we need to do one of these really hard zips. We got it.
Nice.
Oh, we have one more hard thing coming up in this trick, and then we will be clear.
So this is a sequence of fights that you're normally supposed to do, but we don't even have the upgrades you're supposed to have to be able to do them in the first place. So we have to skip them like this.
Woo!
Nice.
So we're in the final boss fight.
time.
This is the final boss.
Still swimming.
And unfortunately, Robin, I'm sorry. You know the drill.
Can't fight him air swimming. So this might look pretty weird. The final boss like kind of screws with your head basically, and this is you fighting yourself, but also the portrayals of the people you've met along the way, or that you're supposed to have met along the way, that we have not seen, or have seen but very little of.
All right, pretty good first phase right there. Getting the initial wrench is tricky. In these next two phases, we're going to do something called infinite wrench glitch, if we can pull it off. And it's what we did on the very first boss skip, but we do it here. We got it.
Nice.
There it is.
And this is the entire reason we needed to get the electric wrench upgrade, is to be able to do this phase. Because you need to charge up these sunflowers.
All right, and we got to get it one more time right here. We did not get it in this phase, unfortunately. So this is what we have to do. Imagine if it was continuously getting hit the whole time.
It's a lot faster.
Yeah, it saves like probably 10 seconds or more. And these are safe spots on the very edge of the screen. Okay. One more phase of Nightmare, and then this part of the final boss is over.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, too soon. The sounds replay when you pause at certain times, and that can be kind of crazy. Okay. Now we have one more discussion with our dad, and Mumu wanted us not to hug him, but we got to be fast.
Unfortunately, it is faster to give your dad a hug. Even though he's kind of a jerk.
There we go. Yeah, it was actually like a few days ago that I worked out the dad strats. They're definitely harder too, but
We used to think that not hugging your dad was, well, maybe not faster, but easier. Just so whether you hug your dad or not affects one thing in the final boss, and we can explain it when it happens. But yeah, basically we thought that not hugging your dad was an easier part of the phase, but it turns out that there's a fast, really, really fast strat if you do hug him.
you want to explain the story behind this boss, Mucha?
Sure.
Starworm.
So what we missed throughout the entire rest of the game is that the one concern actually worships a giant worm from space.
So this is their god.
Yep.
Also, we're going to beat him up.
Where are you? Get over here. You can do that way faster and swaggier, but we didn't. Okay. This part of the fight is over. Now
on to the,
I'm not going to skip this cutscene.
yeah,
The reveal.
This is an important one.
yeah.
If you saw this coming, you are a genius. Yeah, question mark. I agree.
It was a giant chicken the
It's
whole
just
time.
a giant bird that you. I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
He's really upset.
There's like one hint to that he might be the final boss. Really early in the game, there's some feathers on the screen. It's like,
And that's it.
that's all you get.
That's it. Turns out the giant worm was actually a bird in a spaceship. Okay.
Yeah.
But regardless, he's mad at us, and now we got to beat him up for beating us up. There
So-
you go, dad strats, nice.
So that's the effect that, or the attack that is affected by Dad. Sorry.
It's already gone.
Yeah.
That was the new strat.
Yeah. The
Nope.
boss summons a shield, and then you break the shield.
If you talk to Dad, you only have to shoot one if you do it really well.
If you don't talk to dad, you have to use bombs instead.
All right. Time will be coming up soon. See you. There's one input left.
Timing ends on that input.
Right now. That's time. Now, since we killed the worm, who's filled with like the Earth's lifeblood, basically, it goes back to the Earth, and sweet.
We saved the world by beating up God.
That's how we do it. All right. Thank you, everyone that helped me get here, everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the run. I love this category. It's a blast. Thank you, C Average, for letting me use your keyboard. You are a lifesaver. I didn't bring mine, and the ones in the practice room were just all wacky. I don't know what was going on. Thank you, Couch,
You're welcome.
for the commentary. It's quite
course.
good. Shout out to me, my Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. It's RiskyCB. Go check it out if you want. I do speedrun Metroidvanias usually, play some Path of Exile, do some Mimi stuff, games like that. And yeah.
Shoutouts to the Iconoclast community for finding all of this that just happened before you. It was a
Yeah.
lot of testing and just fooling around that went on to find all of this.
Shout out to Cognac. He specifically kept certain glitches in the run for us. Just made them, give them extra button inputs basically, so we can still do them, but it won't happen in casual play. I really appreciate Cognac for that. And yeah, that's it.